Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're going to be returning to Rickie Lee Jones, and we're going to be reacting to Chucky's In Love. Thank you to the people who requested this. If you're new to the channel, my name is Daniel, and here we react to music, and I try to figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally. If that sounds interesting to you, consider joining us. We are legion. We are powerful in numbers. Okay. Or if you just like these types of videos, but maybe first watch before deciding whether you would want to do that or not. But yeah, I love the first song I heard by her, and now we are returning. So thank you to the people who requested it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. This is interesting. Ooh.
Well, is it here? I look in the drugstore. Is it here? No, it don't come here no more.
That was
Well, I tell you what.
that was amazing. That bringing it down, and then just the acoustic, and then the little drum fill coming in. That was awesome. Wow. Okay. Anyone else thinking of Chuck E. Cheese, or is that just me? Let's keep going.
I saw him. He was sitting behind us down at the Pentateuch. And whatever it is that he's got up his sleeve, I hope it isn't contagious. What's her name? Is that her there? Oh Christ, I think he's even combed his hair. And is that her? Well, then what's her name? Oh, it's never gonna be the same. That's not her. I know what's wrong. 'Cause Jack in love with a little girl singing this song. Don't you know Chucky's in love? Yeah, yeah. Chucky's in love. Love, love, love. Chucky's in love. Chucky's in love. Chucky's in love. Chucky's in love. He's in love. Love with me.
Such a cool little riff thing. There's a lot of swagger in that riff. All right. That was awesome. I love it. Top comment, one of the coolest songs ever. Steve Gadd's drum break is epic. Yes. Yes, yes. First heard of Rickie Lee Jones in 1979. Finally had a chance to see her in Pasadena in February 2016. Her voice is still amazing. Probably the only female vocalist who could join Steely Dan and make a... Yo. No problem. All right, this song was Rickie Lee Jones' biggest hit, charting at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100. Its inspiration was Chuck E. Weiss, whatever. A friend of hers and Tom Waits, who was her boyfriend at the time, who suddenly disappeared one day, then called them later from Denver to say he'd fallen in love with his cousin. Waits relayed the news to Jones, saying, "Chucky's in love." Sweet Home Alabama, I guess? Alright, how come he didn't come and PLP with me? What does that mean? Public leaning post, outdated slang for public leaning post. A public leaning post was a designated place where people could hang out with their friends without being told to move on or be accused of loitering. This was back in the days when young people spent a lot of their times outdoors. Even today, urban streetscape designers call such areas public leaning posts, although I doubt anyone puts up such a sign on a post anymore. References to people as public leaning posts all derive from comparing people to actual PLPs of old, similar to the way you might describe someone as a doormat. Okay. In this song, Rickie's just saying, why doesn't Chucky hang around with us anymore? Down at the meter, no more. And how come he turned off the TV and hang that sign on the door? Well, we call and we call. How come, we say? Hey, what could make a boy behave this way? He learned all of the lines now, and every time he don't stutter when he talks. It's true, he has acquired this kind of cool and inspired sort of jazz when he walks. Where's his jacket and his old blue jeans? Well, if this ain't healthy, it's some kind of clean. Even if this isn't a healthy thing that we're looking at here, it is a little bit. It means Chucky's in love. I don't believe what you're saying to me. This is something that I've got to see. Is he here? I look in the pool hall. But is he here? I look in the drugstore. But is he here? Nope, he don't come here no more. Well, I tell you what, I saw him. He was sitting behind us down at Pantages? Pantags? Whatever. Hollywood Theater, formerly known as RKO, is located at Hollywood and Vine in Hollywood. Designed by architect B. Marcus Pritica. It was the last theater built by the vaudeville impresario Alexander Pantages. I may have, mispronounced half of the things in that phrase. I feel like I repeat this in every single video. I apologize for my illiteracy. Let's continue. And whatever it is he's got up his sleeve, I hope it isn't contagious. What's her name? Is that her there? Christ, I think he's even combed his hair. Is that her? Well, what's her name? It's never gonna be the same. That's not her. I know what's wrong. Chucky's in love with the little girl singing this song, and don't you know Chucky's in love? He's in love with me. Interesting context to the song. I really like it though. Great track. Thank you very much for joining me. If you're new to the channel, that's about all I've got to say. If you'd like to support me, I'd greatly, greatly appreciate it if you check out my original music. I have 2 full albums out. One is called Mania Machinations and one is called Paper Skies. They're both around an hour long. I'm really proud of both of them. The second one's probably a little bit easier to get into from like the very beginning. Maybe they both are. I don't know. You let me know. But yeah, you can find them both on YouTube. I'm currently controlling my own stuff so that I'm not signed to any label. My stuff isn't on Spotify or Apple Music or any of that right now because those sites are not very friendly to new artists that don't have a large following because they take like 90% of anything that the artists make. Anyway, so yeah, you can find it on YouTube, and I'd greatly appreciate it if you listen to it. My name is Daniel Profeta, and I release music under that name. And you can also find it on Bandcamp. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you guys soon. Deathstroke 9, Daniel Profeta, whatever I'm going by now.